And today we're going to take a ride through Twin Lakes Campground. It is a Corps of Engineers park on Lake Hartwell, just outside of Clemson, South Carolina. It is the only Corps of Engineer park on Lake Hartwell, Lake Russell, and Lake Strom-Thurmond that has any sites open year-round. Most of the campground is closed for the winter, I think for December, January, February, and March. But they do keep sites 25 through 58 maybe open year-round. There is one bathroom that is open with those sites. The only catch is if they're expecting freezing weather, the sites do not have water and the bathhouse will be closed. So if the weather's going to be really cold, bring your own water with you and bring your own bathroom. And this campground, due to its proximity to Clemson, is typically full on all home football game weekends. So if you want to stay here, you really need to look at making your reservation 6 months in advance. And here's the first bathroom as we approach campsite 1. This is the bathroom that's open year-round, provided the weather is above freezing. And we'll start with sites 1 through 24. They are not open year-round. They close for the winter, but they're on the same side of the campground as those sites that are open year-round. All right, site 1 is a hold site. Doesn't get rented very much. It is a pull-through, fairly level, steep uphill in, pretty tight turn, and a steep ride back down out. Site 2 is a back in. It's a fairly level site. Nice outdoor area. Nice wooded site. All right, site 3 has a vehicle parked beside it rather than in it, and then the camper is in the site, but a nice waterfront site. Site 4 is pretty steep downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty level. And very much right on the water. Site 5 is potentially a pull-through, as long as you're not too long. Site looks level. It's right on the water. It's a little bit uphill to get back out. Site 6 is another pull-through. It's pretty steep downhill in, huge outdoor area. Not too far down to the water, a nice view of the water. Now, right now the lake is full, which for Lake Hartwell is not necessarily normal. But when it's full, it's a very pretty lake. But when they let it get down 10 feet below full, then there's a whole lot of mud that you're looking at out through these campsites. Now this is site 6. It's fairly level when you're in. It's a pull through, downhill in, really uphill out. But it's a pretty good sized site, so it shouldn't be too bad. And that's 1 through 7. I didn't see site 7. 6 was the last one that I saw. So I don't know where site 7 is. Site 8 is a pull through. Looks like it has a decent outdoor area that's down a little bit below the site. We're up above the water a pretty good ways right now. And site 9 is a back end. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side. Nice outdoor area down below the site. And there are steps down to the water. It's a fairly easy site to back into. And site 10 is a nice pull through. Steep downhill in and back out, but the site looks pretty level. Nice outdoor area. Nice view of the water. And the bathhouse is up the hill somewhere in there. This is site 11. Easy back in, nice outdoor area, and we're back down close to the water. Site 12 is a pull-in site, an outdoor area down towards the water. Nice steps down to the water. A nice view of open water. All right, site 13 is a pull-through that's occupied. Really nice view of the water. Nice outdoor area. It's a hard turn to get back out. 14 is a back end. A little bit of cross slope down on the passenger side. It doesn't look bad. And the view of the lake's a little obscured by all the trees. 15 is a pull through. The outdoor area down below. And a little bit of a trail down to the water. Playground is across the street up on top of the hill. And site 16 is a back end. Looks pretty easy to get into. Be a bunch of cross slope to the passenger side and downhill in as you get into the site. But once you're in, It's a little better. It is downhill, cross slope on the passenger side. Nice outdoor area. Lots of access to the water. All right, 17 is occupied. Looks like a nice outdoor area. Fairly level site, but it is downhill towards the back of the camper. Okay, and another sign for the bathhouse. Well, the bathhouse is up on top of the hill in the woods. Bathhouses here are very clean. They're well taken care of. Site 18, pull through, downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty good. Nice outdoor area. And site 19 is a pull through, kind of a sharp turn in. Much nicer ride out. It's downhill in and out. The site itself looks pretty level. A nice outdoor area. Again, the water is close by, but it is through the woods. And again, the lake is up, so the water is much closer to the campsites than what is typical for Lake Hartwell. Site 20 is a pull through. Looks a little downhill in and back out. Looks pretty easy to get through. Nice outdoor area down below the site. Nice access to the water. Site 21 is a back in. Looks pretty easy back in. A little downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty flat. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side, but not much. And again, when the lake is up, the water is right here at the site. Fairly open view of the lake. Site 22 is a back in. Again, a little bit downhill in, not much. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side. Looks like somebody's been digging out to put their wheels in to level it up. The outdoor area is not huge, but not bad. And this site does have rocks around the base of it, so not appropriate for beaching your boat. But a nice view across the cove, where there are more campsites that are very hard to see through the woods. So you can tell that most of these sites are wooded sites that are on the lake. Very nice sites. Site 23 is a pull through. I'm sure it's listed as a smaller site, so not too bad, but there are a couple of trees at the entrance to the site, one of which is loaded with poison ivy. But a fairly easy pull through. Nice steps down to an outdoor area and then more steps down to the water. And site 24 is back in. downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty level. Again, a little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side. A decent outdoor area, and water very close by and easy access. And again, there is the bathhouse that's open year-round. Very nice bathhouse. It is open year-round unless the temperatures are going to be below freezing, and then they turn water off to everything. So if you're camping here in the middle of the winter and the temperature is going to drop, you do need to have your own water supply. All right, starting with site 25, these are the sites that are open year-round. So 25 is a pull-through. Looks reasonably level. An outdoor area just below with a nice view out into the water. Little overflow parking here. Site 26 is a back in, easy in. Looks like a reasonably level site, decent outdoor area, and a nice view of the lake. Site 27 is a back in, easy in, nice outdoor area, nice easy access down to the water. These sites on this side of the campground are rock wall, or at least riprap banked, so you cannot beach a boat. Site 28 is a large pull through, reasonably level, nice outdoor area, and again nice access to the water. Site 29 is a pull through right on the road. You do not get very far off the road at all, but uphill all the way in. Not too bad, a little bit uphill. The outdoor area is down below a little bit. Easy access to the water. A nice outdoor area. I don't know what I think of the campsite that is on the road. Site 30 is also a pull through that is on the road. Power and water are on the wrong side. The outdoor area is down just a little bit. There are a couple of trees that might interfere with the canopy or an awning. Access to the water is not too bad. And here we have another bathhouse. And this one is not open year-round. So if you're camping here in the middle of the winter, that bathhouse is not open. All right, site 31. A small back-end site. The outdoor area down the hill a little bit. Parking area looks more like it's for parking a car for a tent site than for a trailer, but either is acceptable, I think. 32. Nice and level, easy in. Nice outdoor area with water not far away and easy access to the water. Site 33, again, easy back in, reasonably level, decent outdoor area, and easy access down to the water. And as we get around to this side of this particular loop, these sites have dirt bank on the water, so you can actually pull your boat up to the bank. And site 34 is a back in. Pretty well filled up with a large camper. A nice outdoor area. Looks like it's got a little bit of a wall off the side of it. Site 35 is a pretty easy back in. Watch the tree on the corner, but pretty easy to get into. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side when you're in the site, but otherwise not bad. Nice outdoor area. And a nice slope down to a little bit of a beach area. And we have more overflow parking here. And a little bit more overflow parking up here. All right, site 36 is a back in. Nice straight back in. Little cross slope down to the passenger side. Outdoor area is not too big, but not bad. And nice easy access down to the water. It's a bit of a retaining wall right along the water's edge, but beach on both ends of that. And across the street we have a trail with access through the woods to the bathhouse, and we have the playground. Site 37 is a double site, so it's 37 and 38. It's a nice big open site. Nice and open to the lake. Site 39 is an easy back in. Nice view out onto the lake. It's a little downhill in, not much, but the site itself looks pretty flat. Site 40, we have more overflow parking across the street. A little bit of downhill in, not bad. Large tree with a little overhang, but I don't think that would interfere with anything you're trying to get in here. Nice outdoor area. Easy steps down and easy access to the water that's, as long as the lake's up, is right there. It looks nice, but a good place to put a boat. Site 41 is occupied with a tent. Site looks nice and level. Decent outdoor area. Downhill in, but not bad, and the site looks level. All right, right next to the bathhouse we have another, I assume an overflow site because it has no number. 42, back in. It's got a decent outdoor area to it. Lots of grass outside the site, between the site and the lake. Nice open view of the lake. And 43. Again, relatively flat and good access to the water. .44. And this little pull off that has several sites in it. Kind of twist and turn to get in, but and this site has a tree close by on both sides, so it would interfere with slides or an awning. But a nice site, reasonably level, decent outdoor area, and good access to the lake. Site 45 is occupied. Site 46 Back in. There's a lot of trees up here, but doesn't look like it's too bad to get lined up and backed in. The site itself is nice and level. And easy access to the water and to a boat. And 47 is occupied. A little downhill in, but the site itself looks level. Again, nice outdoor area and lots of grass close to the water. .48 looks like an easy back in. Nice and level all the way in. Site itself looks level. Lots of access to the water. Lots of grass around the site. Not a lot of shade. Site 49, an easy back in. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side, but not much at all. Decent outdoor area. And plenty of grass around the back side of the site, out onto the water. And again, when this lake is full, it's a really pretty lake. It just doesn't seem to be full very often. Site 50 is occupied with a tent. Again, a nice level site. Nice view of the lake, but much more shaded than the previous two. And 51 is occupied, also level. Appears to have plenty of grass down below and an outdoor area, a nice size outdoor area. .52 is occupied. Site looks level, nice outdoor area, lots of shade, and easy access to the water. .53 is occupied. Site looks level, nice outdoor area. 54 is a double site. A lot of space. .56 and 57 are both occupied. Or 57 is taking both of them, but both nice size sites. Both look reasonably level. 58 looks like a reasonably level site. Easy in. But it does not have water access. And that is the last of the sites that are open year-round. Okay, this large parking area, overflow area, goes with the picnic shelter that is right next to site 59. '59 is a back in. Looks like an easy back in. Pretty long drive. A little bit of downhill all the way in. The site itself is a little downhill, but not much. And we're back to having rocks. Riprap on the edge of the bank. So no good place to put a boat. But a nice outdoor area, nice view of the lake, nice access to the water. And site 60 is occupied. The site looks like it's got a little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side, but not bad. Nice view of the lake. Site 61 back in. Site looks pretty level. Decent outdoor area. 62. It's downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty level. Lots of grassy space around the site. Site 63 is a double. Nice flat site. Seems to have a decent sized outdoor area. The playground and the beach very close by. Site 65. Back in, easy in, nice outdoor area right along the beach. Great if you got kids who want to swim a lot. 66. The site itself looks pretty level. It's a little downhill in. Decent outdoor area. Site 67 is a pull through. Watch the tree on the right coming in. Pretty steep downhill in. Nice outdoor area with the beach right next door. The site itself, once you're in, is pretty flat. Fairly hard turn in and out. It'd be an easy back in. And not too steep going out. It is uphill, but not bad. 68, a little bit of downhill into the site. The site itself is pretty level. Nice size outdoor area. And you kind of see the beach through the woods, so you have access to the beach, but you really don't have water access here. And a little bit of uphill out and more uphill on the road as you're leaving. There did not appear to be a bathhouse for that loop at all. So the closest bathhouse to the first loop on this side is over here with the handicap access that doesn't really look handicap accessible, but there's the bathhouse. All right, 69. It's going to be a back in, downhill all the way in. And based on the grass growing, I'd say they have a little bit of a water problem in here. But the site itself appears to be pretty level all over. A nice grassy area outside the site at the back. Lots of woods, but no access to the water. And site 70 looks like a fairly level site. It is downhill in. And decent access to the beach. 71 is a back in. A little bit of drop off getting in, a little cross slope down the passenger side. But once you're in the site, it appears to be pretty level. Really nice view of the beach and the swimming area. '72 is occupied. But it looks pretty level and easy access. 73. It's downhill all the way in. The site itself looks pretty level. Still a nice view of the swimming area, but now you're getting where you can see the whole lake. It's a nice outdoor area and grass around it. Okay. Pretty much a straight shot if you can miss the big tree here on the corner. 74 is occupied and looks reasonably level. And nice access through the grass down to the water. 75, 76. I'm looking for 70s. Well, I guess 77's up. So 75 and 76. The turn to get in and out of here may be really tough. But 75, site looks reasonably level. Nice outdoor area. Nice view of the lake. Just a tight turn to get through all of this and back out. 76, pretty flat site, nice outdoor area, and the water is right here, right next to the site. It's really nice. Site 77 is occupied. Looks like a pretty level site. Downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty level. A nice outdoor area, good bit of shade, and a nice view of the water. '78, downhill in. The site itself looks pretty level when you get down in it. Nice outdoor area. Nice view of the lake through the woods. '79. Looks like pretty easy access backing in off the main road. Downhill in, but the site itself looks pretty level. A decent sized outdoor area. And easy access to the lake with what might be a tiny little beach right there for your private use. Site 80. So they pull through. It's uphill all the way in. The outdoor area is down below a little bit. And the turn through to get back out is a pretty tight turn, and it is uphill a little bit. Okay, site 81 is handicapped. So it is a concreted site. Looks pretty easy in. It is downhill, cross slope to the driver's side. Decent size outdoor area. And the bathhouse is barely visible through the woods. there is not a sidewalk to the bathhouse. So to get to the bathhouse, you have to get out here on the road and go around. All right, site 82, they are leaving, so we will pull in. And 82 is uphill all the way in slightly. The site itself is still uphill, but not bad. A decent outdoor area. Nice wooded site. And the bathhouse is right through the woods down this little trail. '83. Back in, uphill all the way in. The site has a little bit of uphill when you get all the way in, but not too bad. A decent outdoor area. Again, it's kind of a wooded site, and there is a bathhouse across the street. There is also the bathhouse right through the woods behind the site. I think that is the handicap bathroom for the handicap site. It was 81, I believe. And in site 84, pretty level all the way in. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side, but not much. A nice outdoor area. Nice big outdoor area for tents. Nice playground. At this small loop, the road is a little bit tighter than most of the rest of the roads in the campground. Site 85 is a nice size site. Nice and level, nice outdoor area. Lots of wooded space between you and the water. And 86 has the motorhome in it. The site looks flat. A decent size outdoor area. 87 looks pretty flat. A little bit harder access to make that turn, but not too bad. 88. Site looks pretty flat, nice outdoor area. 89. A little uphill in, nice tree on either side. The site itself, a little uphill all the way back into the back of the site, but not much. A decent outdoor area. And site 90 has the motorhome in it. Site looks pretty level. It's downhill all the way in, but the site looks pretty level. Nice outdoor area. Nice access to the water. Site 91. Back in. downhill all the way in. And the site itself is pretty level. Nice outdoor area. Nice easy access to the water. And 92 is a pull through. Kind of out on the point. Not a lot of shade, but nice view of the water. It's a pretty tight turn through the pull through, but you could always back in. This whole turnaround at the end of the loop is a little tight. Okay, let's see. And we have 93 and 94 on their own little loop. So 93 is a pull through. Not too bad. A little bit of cross slope down to the passenger side all the way. Nice outdoor area and nice view of the lake. But it is directly across from the Twin Lakes boat ramp. So subject to have a lot of boat noise and boat activity at early hours of the morning and late evening. 94 is also a pull through. Looks like it's got a good bit of slope, cross slope down to the passenger side. Nice outdoor area. Nice view of the boat ramp. Okay, and that as an occupied site is 95. It's uphill all the way in, but not too bad. And I think I'm going the wrong way on this road to get to the campsites, but it'll work. So this site is 96. Back in, a little bit of bowl to the site, so it's up on the driver's side and up on the passenger side. A decent outdoor area. Playground right at the back of the campsite. Nice wooded site, so there is no water access here. Alright, it's a 97. There's a back end. The site looks level. Nice big site. No water access. And site 98 is a pull through. Fairly small pull through, but a nice site. Nice and level. Nice outdoor area. And volunteers here cleaning out the fire pit. A little bit of a view to the water. Site 99 is a maybe pull through, maybe back in. A decent outdoor area. A little bit of a view to the wood, through the woods to the water, but not much. All right, and I think these last spaces might all be hosts. They have an awful lot of stuff here, including golf carts, which are not allowed, and they have sewer. So that's site 100, site 101. And the big fifth wheel is 102. And we have the dump station right outside of that loop. It is a single dump station, and this one is a reasonably level dump station. The other dump station, on the other hand, which is right up here at the corner, is pretty much uphill where you stop to dump. Which for some of us makes it really hard to dump because the camper needs to be basically level. And here's the entrance and exit, at which point we have completed our tour of Twin Lakes Campground at Lake Hartwell. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend camping.